Welcome everybody to another episode of Simple. This is like episode 6 or 7. We've kind of lost count. This is actually our second attempt recording because the first attempt, we were trying to do too many things at once. I was trying to set
Let's
up
just
our
say there was
Twitch.
a big stutter by Hector, and we restarted.
No.
Yeah.
It's because I was trying to set up our Twitch at the same time as we were recording. Which, speaking of which, that reminds me. I should tell you guys that by our next episode, maybe we're gonna be, we're doing our shows live on Twitch, and then whatever funny video gags we have, we'll go to YouTube. But all the audio of like pretty much what we have on Spotify right now would still go on Spotify. So you guys have like multiple ways to either watch or listen to us, either on YouTube, Twitch, or Spotify. So you guys can't miss that out. Speaking of which, our Twitch is the_simp_boat. Our Instagram is the_simp_boat, and our Twitter is boatsimp. You guys should check out all our socials.
I mean, it's just a great way for us just to interact with our audience.
Yeah, actually, today we actually on Instagram we set up like a little, what is this thing called, like a little poll. I think
questions.
Yeah, a questionnaire, and
we'll get to that later. We'll get to
that. People get submissions and questions and topics to talk about. Okay, but as we start off with every episode, actually before I get to that, good news, everybody. Thanks to your listenership. What? Bro, it's 2020, what? Bro. You can't joke about that no more.
Stone Cold face.
2020. Okay, so thanks to you guys' listenership, we have now reached $1 in revenue. Joe Rogan would be proud of us. We have managed to make $1 providing quality content.
I mean, quality with an asterisk. Quality with an asterisk.
Speaking of which, due to one of our listeners, I have made it my mission to monitor my cussing. So therefore, whenever I cuss, I shall be shunned publicly by my fellow peers here.
For every cuss word that Hector said, we're just gonna deduct his pay.
Yeah, for every cuss word, a portion of my pay will be donated to a charity of their choice.
And that charity will be my wallet.
Exactly. Okay. I this, it won't go into effect yet because I still need to sign my contract that says it's gonna happen. But when
all in favor that Hector has a contract, say nay. Nay.
Oh wait, so if I don't have a contract, then it's not happening.
I'm still gonna take out your room.
Okay, but as we start off every episode, mental health check. All right, how's everyone doing this week?
I'm not doing too bad. Cold War comes out today, which is today, Thursday, November 12th. I'm happy. Comes out in 13 minutes. But I don't got anything else going for my life. So.
Oh, how about you, Isaac?
I've been okay. It's not. How would I say it? Like, it's not good. It's not bad. It's just
life.
It's just disabled.
It's just going.
It's just going.
Well, what's wrong, Isaac? You want to talk about it?
My ankle during soccer.
Oh, okay.
And I woke up and I couldn't walk.
Oh, me.
He made that sound so depressing.
I'm pretty dramatic when it comes to this type of stuff. But then there's
I mean, yeah, you were a knee brace for 4 years, so I can say that's pretty dramatic.
You know what? There goes your pay.
Oh man, I didn't even cuss. I didn't even cuss
for being controversial and mean.
No, I didn't even cuss. All right. But how did you even twist your ankle? Like, as I'm pretty sure, Isaac, you're probably just shooting the ball and you probably stepped in a ditch or something.
That verb.
No, I didn't step wrong.
He was literally standing still. He was standing still.
You didn't even see it. You didn't even
the
know
way
what
the way he described it to me was that he was standing still. Someone lightly tapped him and his ankles were not twisted.
You're adding words I did not say.
Fake news.
And then he makes us stop the game. They're 20 minutes into the game and he goes, "Oh, guys, I think I'm leaving. My ankle hurts."
I didn't even stop the game.
He picks up his stuff and just walks back to the dorm room with his head down.
See, in 10 years down the line, he'd be like, "Yeah, I didn't choose soccer. Soccer chose me."
I could have made it pro if it wasn't for my ankle.
All right, so then how did you get hurt?
So like, the ball was like passed to me, and then like I was gonna start running, but then there was someone behind me, and like he tried to get the ball from behind, but my foot, no, dude. My foot was like kind of behind me, and then he like pushed it to the side, and it twisted my ankles.
He said left foot up, right foot slide.
And then like
Isaac, Isaac, what's
and
his
then
name, man? We're gonna go over and jump him right now. What's his name?
Okay. I think we should end this story right there. You have lost your speaking privileges, Isaac.
Point is, he's being really dramatic for a small thing.
You know, I think dramatic is relative in this case.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure Christian, because I just went to my twisted my ankle when I was playing baseball. We were playing against I think it was like St. Genevieve, and like I was like running, and then I got back to the dugout and I just fucking jumped for no reason, and since the ground was uneven, I fucking I twisted my ankle.
like 2-3 times.
I didn't even cuss.
You did.
When did I cuss? Okay. I'll start over.
No.
Okay, so
There was no
when
redo
I was
in
on the
life.
baseball, when I was on the baseball team, and we were playing, I think we were playing against St. Genevieve. So I got out, and then for some reason I jumped like when I was entering the dugout, and my ankle just went, and I could just feel the pain, the pulsing pain at my ankle, just like going poop. And then I still finished the game like that. But when I woke
look
up
at
the
the
next day,
hero of the story. Oh, how much did we win
Yeah.
by? Oh, 0 to -23, something like that, man. Like,
Yeah, I know.
Hero of the story.
I know. I finished the game even though we lost.
You put nothing into the game. Nothing.
Actually, no. Actually, I got a pretty nice play at home. Like so, like I got someone else actually got a double play. I got someone out at first, and I threw it to the catcher, and he got him out. So I got an assisted double play. Because I'm that fucking.
Oh
Nope.
All right, add another one to the counter.
Right. Christian, how was your week?
No.
Robin,
How was your week?
I'm just working. You're ordinary working, man. Nothing new. Sad.
We're at the Home Depot, giving out the pipe.
Getting stuck in the pipes.
You know, your local plumber.
That reminds me of that video. Have you guys seen that? Like, where it's like this video, like this plumber is he's fix obviously doing plumber stuff, and then the girl's like, it's like he fixed my pipes, and so the guy's like, well, but you don't need any new pipes. Have you guys seen that video? See, this will make more sense if we were on Twitch. I could just
Add another one to the counter.
What? I didn't cuss. All right, whatever. All right. So we got Brandon, we got Isaac, all right. So me, I mean, I guess my week is pretty good. I can't lie. I'm just like Isaac. It's just going. Honestly, I'm tired of school.
Same.
And I'm only like 7 weeks in.
We're 11 weeks in.
We got 1 more month to go.
Oof. And then, speaking of which, I think I'm staying in LA like another quarter.
Good.
All my classes gonna be online, so that should be good. Next, so
Actually, I have a question for everybody.
All right,
Me and Isaac were having this discussion. What would be your guys' first date, like with the girl?
Oh, I had the perfect first date before it all went awry.
All right.
Are you ready?
Okay.
You can search this up. It's not there anymore. But sadly, when I was in high school, when I started high school, like first freshman, sophomore year, my family on Saturdays we would always go out to this Japanese place called Maki Yaki. Every Saturday, 5 p.m. we're there. Specific seat, specific order, everything the same. And I told myself, Christian, this is where you're gonna take your girl for your first date.
He's gonna have his family sitting in the back of the restaurant. Just smiling.
Okay. Let me rephrase. On the first date, on Sunday. Anyways, 2 years later, senior year, the place closes down. So now I'm actually searching for a place.
See, that's the problem. You waited too long.
Yeah, to go on a date with in which I go to an all boy high school.
We have a sisterhood school.
There's always professionals love for you.
Exactly. No, actually, I remember one time after we played baseball with some randos, like we went out to Korean barbecue. We went half and half.
Wait, who are you and Christian?
Yeah, me and Christian. And
The love story that's probably meant to be.
I posted on my Snapchat first date, kind of worried.
You mean kind of nervous?
Kind of nervous. Yeah, there you go. Actually, I think I saw the snap here on me. Christian's face in the snap is hilarious. Let me find it.
Anyways, point is,
Okay.
After the eating, we would go to probably like Redondo Beach Pier, something like that. Get some churros.
Would you consider that
Yeah,
as part of
for
your
sure.
first date?
That's the ending.
Okay.
Or actually, instead of like, oh, well, yeah, what is like the perfect like first date?
Okay, hold on. I found the picture. You know, this would make more sense if we were on Twitch, but you know, that's shit.
I like how he crops around it too.
First date, kind of nervous. Christian would never make that face again. That's pure beautiful. This was pre-COVID. Like, yeah, this was literally a year ago.
Literally.
It was literally. This has happened on December 27th, 2019. Wow, I would have never imagined we would be here right now a year ago.
I don't think any of us would be.
Okay, so back to the first date thing. But Christian, what's like the significance of that place? Like, is it just because it has good food or?
Well, I will.
Or
Actually,
your family went there.
So I always try to find out how we figured out that place. Apparently, my dad found out that place, but then we never really like got attached to it. But then probably I want to say when I was like 14 is when we started going weekly, and then for like that happened for like a year and a half, 2 years, and then after we just stopped for like a whole 6 months. I don't know why, and then we just went back to it. There's no real significance. It's in Gardena, but it's just pretty good food. But it's not there anymore, sadly, and I cry every night.
I mean, but isn't it like if you guys going out every Friday, and I would assume that's like 4 of you guys, right?
Yeah.
Like, isn't that kind of like a big hit on your wallet, like every week?
Exactly.
Exactly. Not of Christian's friend.
Exactly. No, not really.
I'm pretty sure there's gonna come a time when they're like, Christian, it's your turn to pay, and it's like Christian's gonna open up his wallet, and it's gonna be a fly coming out. he's like, my podcast ain't paying me well. Give me
literally it got to the point where every time on Saturday we went in, we saw the same server, and she always knew my order, and she always knew I wanted the extra teriyaki sauce on the side. They knew.
Was she cute?
Oh, she was older than me. I was like 14. Come on, Hector. Come on, Hector. Come on, Hector.
Was it like those TV shows where you just go in and you're like, let me just get
I mean, yeah, it's gotten to that point. And like sometimes they have a door like between the actual serving station and the kitchen, and sometimes when they open it, I can see the chefs in the back, and they see me, and then like we don't say anything, we don't like even do any facial expressions, but we know.
He's like, oh, this fat ass again.
Yeah, I've literally tried like 90% of the menu, I want to say.
Oh,
yeah, but like I said, they're gone.
All right.
They're gone.
Okay. So how about you, Brandon and Isaac? Like I'll get into my stuff after because I have a lot I want to talk about in that regard.
Well, for me, I think the first date should be. I don't think. Like, I mean, everybody like to each their own, but I don't think it's like it should be something of simply just like going to eat. I should think like if you're gonna go to eat, but you also like want to do something like fun, where you like get to know the person in like a different aspect of just like sitting down and talking.
Yeah.
Like for me, I'm pretty competitive, so it'd be like going like bowling or like mini golfing or something like what Christian said, like or a picnic, or like just going to like the park or something, because it's like you want to see the person like out of the regular, to get to like really know the person.
Beautiful said.
Beautiful. Well put. Actually, that reminds me of a story. Like,
anyways,
like,
Isaac, what's your first date?
Go ahead, Isaac. I'll tell my story when it's my time to talk. Oh, not my story, but my coach's story.
Well, I feel like I have no saying because I have like no experiences on
But
going
it's
on
not
dates.
it's not. You don't need experience. Like, what would you have?
Like
As an ideal
let's
first
say
date?
you had to make a
Where would
plan.
you take a girl on the first date?
I mean, Isaac would probably go
Yeah.
right into the bed and probably that's his idea of the first date. Isaac's a ladies man.
He didn't
He
quit
just
it.
he just
Right.
hasn't unlocked his true potential. But go ahead, Isaac.
I mean, ideal date or first ideal date? I don't know. Because like I'll be happy.
I'll be
just,
happy
like,
with a girl
movie
saying
and
yes.
popcorn.
Netflix and chill.
No, just-
I'll be happy if he just says hi to me.
Oh, don't be mean to my boy. Let the man talk.
but yeah, I don't know.
It's okay.
What do you mean you don't
Follow
know?
up.
Your future lover could be
Exactly,
hearing this,
exactly.
and if you're gonna be saying, "I don't know," she's gonna be like, "You know what?"
Then it's not my future lover.
All right. So movie and popcorn for Isaac. I mean, I don't know.
Enough.
I don't know. I mean, okay. So let me tell my coach's story first, and then I'll tell like my first date, what I would do as a first date. Okay, so my middle school coach, I'm not gonna say his name, but pretty much the first date with his wife, they went to go. It was like a double date apparently, and they went to go play tennis. White ass shit, I know, but white ass first date. But pretty much like he said that like our coach is super competitive. Like he screams in every sport. Like he was the basketball coach, the football coach, and the softball coach, and like he screams in everything. And so like apparently like he was so him and his like now wife, they were dating at the time, but they're married now. Like he was getting mad because they were getting their asses beat by the other couple, and his wife was just like having fun, and he was like. He also didn't say anything about it. He's like, I'm not trying to lose out here.
See, I think that's amazing because you see him in the perspective of him being competitive.
Yeah, it's like you know he's gonna be the breadwinner. You know he's gonna fight for every crumb of it.
Exactly. You wouldn't see that on a date where you're just like sitting across from him. Eating.
Exactly. However, so like that leads me to like my first date. For me, like my first date before I turned the age of 18 was always take them to LACMA.
Oh my
Los
god.
Angeles,
Oh my
California.
god.
Like it was mostly because one, LACMA was free. It's free if you're under 18. So that's like always like the first thing. Like, all right, it's free. All right, let's go to a museum. Two, like I mostly only date artsy hoes. Okay, you guys. I call. Wait, do we count hoe as a
All in favor say aye.
cuss word?
Okay. You proceed. Please proceed.
Okay, we're fine. I'm fine. All right. Okay, so I mostly did artsy hoes. So like if I take them to a museum, that's where like I already look educated and cultured.
Hey, you'll see painting.
Keyword looked. Not that he is. He looked.
I always,
Hey, fake it till you make it.
Exactly. And basically, okay, so like it's free, and because they're artsy, I was like I like art. I do like art. I don't go there because I want to seem like I like art. I do like art, and so like it offers like when you're looking at art like a person that you're trying to get to know, when you ask them like, oh, what do you think this art piece is about, and they give you their perspective. It like kind of gives you like insight into like what they're like, like what they notice about certain things, and like and you could kind of like engage like whether or not they're like have like a short or long attention span by how they react to walking. If they're like generally interested and like walking around the museum looking at every piece for long periods of time, then like they have like a longer attention span and can like critically think through these kind of things. So like if they could do all that, that's like a good sign to me that they're like my type. So that's why I would usually go to like I would usually like go to LACMA before I turned 18. Now it's mostly like I haven't gone on a date in like 2 years. But if I had to say my first like my ideal first date, it'd probably be like it'd definitely be in the arts district for sure. The arts district. I'd probably go to Earth Cafe. It'd be the arts district in LA. And then like I probably go to Earth Cafe, and then we probably just walk around afterwards because it's like it's like you could do the same thing in LACMA because there's like a bunch of art in arts district like graffiti and like art pieces, and you could get to talk about that and get to know them a bit more, and everything's kind of close. This is why we need to switch. They'd be able to see that, but we don't have the I give the most profound answer, and I'm just getting roasted out here.
I was listening.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, I think it's a good first date. The only thing with me is that museums are too quiet for me. I like to bounce around, and I like to crack jokes out loud.
I mean, like in most of the exhibits, you could do that. You just like can't be that loud.
Yeah, we'll see. That's
Like I've had 3 dates at LACMA. Like my 3 of my first dates have been at LACMA. Well, actually no, 2 of my first dates have been at LACMA, and I've taken like 3 different people to LACMA. It was my go-to spot.
To any girl that's listening, if I could take you to LACMA, you're just one of the basic ones.
No. Now it means even more because now I actually have to pay to go.
Oh, that's true.
Now it means even more now. And plus, like, it's just such a good spot. Like, you're close to, like, you're in, like, I think, what, West LA? Yeah, you're, like, in West LA, so there's a bunch of stuff to do there. So, I mean, you know, you can a lot of places to go afterwards. Like, like, if I were to take you to LACMA, like, now that even out at this age, I would take you to LACMA, they would probably go to the farmer's market on Fairfax, and we'd probably do stuff there. So, I'm telling you, no soy codo, güey. No soy codo. You'll see. I drop money on. I drop money, dude.
$5.
What a simp.
I drop money.
What a simp.
No. I make bread.
All right. Speaking about money, who pays for the first date? The guy or the girl?
Depends.
Depends. Like if you would have been talking to this. Okay, so like let's say it's like you get this girl off Tinder or something, then you pay like the first impression. However, if you've known this girl as a friend for a long time already, and you're just like now getting feelings for each other, and you guys go on a first date, then it should be half and half. If you've already known this person for a long time.
I don't see it that way. I see it. For example, it depends on the girl. If it's a girl who's really like into being her own person and an individual, you know, who's actually like out of the role.
Basically got pronouns in her bio.
Anyways, then you know you want to specify, you know, half and half, one way or another, yada yada yada. If it's a meal like it's like $100 meal, like we're going fancy, you know, I'm not trying to break the bank. Let's go 50-50. You know what I mean?
Well, that's why you don't go out to the first date.
Christian, like if it's a cheap meal, he'll pay. But if it's an expensive meal, you gotta crack up the 50-50.
If it's McDonald's, he's good.
If it ain't off the dollar menu,
yeah. So it depends. Keyword.
What do you think, Isaac? Who pays, guy or girl, or it? We don't.
Isaac, my mom.
I mean, I think it's courtesy for like the guy to offer to pay. Then if like the girl wants to help out, like, I mean, I guess it also depends. I see your points, like depending how long you've known each other, or if you're like just like a Tinder date. I guess it depends. Like it's different with every scenario.
Yeah, like I guess like if I offer up first and she says I'll help, and then like I say no once, but she keeps insisting. Like if she insists more than once, then all right, fine, we'll split half. But if I like offer up and she doesn't say anything at all, then it's like, okay, I guess I'm gotta crack open my bank account.
Nah, you gotta be a universal guy and let the waiter choose a card. That's the only way to solve it.
I cussed again. All right.
I think it should be whoever asks the person on the date.
Well,
so if the guy asks the girl on the date, then he has to pay.
I mean, that does make sense.
And then if the girl asks the guy on the date, which is pretty rare, but then she should pay.
Technically, I was asked out. Well, for my last relationship, actually, she asked me out on the date, and we ended up splitting it 50-50.
Oh, so basically, she won a pants.
No. Actually, no. Actually, no. Never mind. No. Well, the whole date was like 50-50, but I paid for like the first because we ate at a Cafe Gratitude, and I paid for that. But then she paid for dessert, which is technically more like 70-30, but it's close enough.
I mean, it honestly just depends on like the two people.
Like,
but I generally think it's the person.
If it's me and Hector, we're going 50-50. If it's me and Brandon, I'm paying. Depends on the person.
I guess Christian wears the pants in that relationship.
Hey, I ain't breaking my wallet. So.
Deal.
Okay, but what this reminds me of Who pays for the PS5? The girlfriend or the boyfriend?
Well, at the moment, me, because I don't have a girlfriend.
Same.
You know. That's why. That's why.
He's the only. He's
The
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 only.
girl the girl the girlfriend's boyfriend pays for the PS5.
Awkward silence.
No, okay, no one's gonna. All right, no one's gonna comment on that. Okay. But we're switching topics to the PS5. So Brandon, are you actually getting the PS5?
I'm saving up for it. I mean, they're all sold out right now, so.
I got you a deal. I got you a deal. My coworker, he could get you one for $100 more.
Fucking boot. Oh my! I cussed again.
No.
I cussed.
Be the PS3 attached with the PS2.
Or give me the PS4 attached with the PS1. No,
I still have the PS1.
I did too. I have it on my shelf, but I don't play with it anymore. But okay, so like, what do you like? Why are you guys getting the PS5 though? Like, why did you guys get a PC? That's coming from a PC user.
I mean, I've had all the PlayStation, so I might as well continue.
I don't have
It's
neither.
like you want to get if you have an iPhone, you want to get another iPhone. You don't want to switch to something like Samsung.
Yeah.
Okay, that's okay.
I see it that way.
Okay, no. Here's the thing. Like, PC is basically making your own phone. Wow, iPhone is like.
Why go through all the hard work when I could
console.
get one accomplished?
Okay, but
Work smarter, not harder.
no, that's the thing. Like, you could do more with a PC. Like, not only do you get like a console, you get a computer too.
I already have a computer though.
No, okay, an actual good computer that could actually open up multiple softwares at the same time without crashing.
My MacBook can do that.
Okay. My next question for you: Can you run Valorant?
I haven't tried it.
Can you run
Yes, I
Minecraft on it?
Mine can.
At 60
Yes.
FPS? Can you run it at 60 FPS with shaders?
I'm gonna plead the fifth on that one just because I don't know. Haven't tried it.
Okay. Can you run any game that's older, that's beyond
Hearthstone.
2002? Oh. Okay, so more stories, you can't run
RuneScape.
real games. Okay.
RuneScape.
Okay. Because I've done the math. Like, assuming you get like 3 games every year, and you pay for like at most 3 games every year, and you pay for like the $60 subscription for like the next, because the consoles typically last around 7 years, and you pay for like the actual subscription yearly. Like, you're better off just getting a PC, because one, you don't pay for any subscriptions. There's a shit ton of free games that are just as good as the $60 games, and just Steam sales too. So like the games are like half off, something you never see on PS5.
But is it a PS5?
I'm just saying. It's a computer. It's a computer, and plus, like, if you actually want to record like quality gameplay, you don't need to like download.
Would you buy a
you don't need to
Bugatti?
get any other hardware.
A licensed, straight manufactured Bugatti, or would you make your own Bugatti?
I would no. Okay, no. See, that's the thing. Like, if you were to tell me, like, if you were to give me like the option between a Bugatti, like stock Bugatti, or like you like, or you give me like a kind of like a Supra, like a Supra that's like Mark IV Supra. It's beat the shit out of, but it's like, if you fix it, you could tune it to how good you want it. I would pick the Supra any day over the Bugatti. Because
I mean,
it's the best analogy I can think of. But I would pick
Hector's
the
gone
Supra.
insane during quarantine, so
I think we were gonna send him to a therapist after this
well,
episode.
No. This is coming from someone who's played console their whole life. Like, I literally have the Xbox, the original Xbox, the Xbox 360.
Oh, well, there you go. You have no say in this. You played
No.
Xbox.
And then I have the PS3. I have the PS2, the PS1, the PS3. I have the GameCube. I had both.
You
growing
either
up,
have one or
'cause I was
the other.
spoiled.
You gotta choose one or the other. You can't have both.
I had the GameCube, I had the Wii, I had the N64, the
That's
NES. I have a say in this
No,
argument.
You played Xbox.
I switched from that to PC, and then I've never switched back. I'm never buying another console.
Someone clip this, please, when Hector buys a console.
No, I'm seriously not buying a console ever again. Like let me show you how much like the graphics cards I want to get cost. Hold on. Like, these shits are expensive as hell, but it's worth every penny. Like, look at this shit. Oh, why did
Yeah, that was the second or
it's
third
so
one.
hard not to try. Okay, look at this. $700.
$700 when I can just buy the PS4 for $400, which has everything included. I don't gotta upgrade it. I don't got nothing.
Yeah.
It will be perfectly fine for $400. Why am I gonna pay $700 for a new piece?
Okay, but this is also like the medium one. There's a cheaper one as well, but the cheaper one is like $500. And here's the thing. Okay, look, because you also take into account that you're gonna be buying like at least like 1 or 2 games every year or so. Okay, and they also take into fact you also have to pay for your membership. By the time you add all that up, the PC is still gonna be cheaper than like than the console. And plus, you could not only do you have like the PC you can play games on, you could do work on it too. That's my argument for PC.
Point is,
okay, ask me this: can you? Okay, would you have like? I literally have a 3D printer now. I bought a 3D printer for those of you.
A 3D printer? Why do you need a 3D
yeah,
printer?
I bought a 3D printer.
How much did it cost you?
He's gonna print out a girlfriend.
$200. $200.
That's not bad.
Yeah, no, it's not bad. It needs some tweaking, but it works. And basically, so speaking of like printing out a girlfriend, I was gonna print out some anime waifu.
Oh my god!
Yes.
Hector, if you're not gonna use your 3D printer correctly, give it to me or sell it to me.
That's even worse.
No. Okay. It's even worse because I was just gonna print out a bunch of toy guns or something.
Okay.
No, I actually have like things I need to print that I can't buy anywhere.
Like what, a dildo?
You could buy that.
Okay. But basically, like, so tell me, like, would your PS5 have been able to like 3D print stuff? Like,
Maybe.
Would you get connected?
I don't know. I don't have
Exactly.
it yet. I'll let you know when I get it.
Okay. Does the keyboard scare you? Is that what scares you? The keyboard?
Why would I play keyboard?
Oh, you're a little scared of the keyboard.
No, why would I play keyboard? They make controllers for a reason.
No, bro. Have you played Call of Duty on keyboard? I like when I played Call of Duty on keyboard, like when I started my PS4.
Keyboard, I'm almost pro.
Exactly, bro. When I was playing against people with controller, when I had a keyboard, it was not fair. Like it was not fair. It was like night and day how good I was.
Listen, if you play with the box on rookie mode.
No. I went from here to here. Playing with keyboard and mouse. Of course, everyone else was like, right here, but I went from here to here. That's all I gotta say about that.
I mean,
I'm not discussing this PS5 topic.
I mean, just with the keyboard, I think it just depends your playing format.
I think we lost all of our listeners by now. It's
fine. We can just cut shit out.
Yeah, we were probably like, I mean, our average listening span is only 15 minutes anyway. But this is something we needed to talk about. This is a serious topic we needed to talk about. We need to establish where we swing.
Agree to disagree.
Fine. The other thing I will give you that is it is easier to like maintain a PS5 than it is a PC. That's like the only thing I'll probably give you. Because if your dumbass goes on some sketchy ass website, your whole PC's screwed up.
Exactly.
That's the only thing I'll give you. But if you're smart, your PC's always gonna be okay. Okay. So, well, what's the other thing? What's one of the other things you want to talk about? Is there something else you want to talk about?
Actually, what's your guys' opinion on girls sliding in the DM, like sliding in your DMs rather than the other way around?
Wait, what? Can you repeat that?
I mean, I'd be more than happy.
But you know how like typically it's like the guy usually slides in the girl's DM and then they talk and then they go out.
Yeah.
What if it was reversed?
I mean, I'd be more than happy. Actually, that happened to me once.
If a human asks another human.
Okay, Christian.
Why?
Big burn over here.
Okay, so wait, why does it bother you that happens? Or?
No, it doesn't. I'm just curious.
I'd be fine with it. I mean, it's happened to me before, and I didn't feel too touchy about it. I mean, shit, I would have been delighted that someone hit me.
I would have been super happy. My year would have been good to go.
A girl sliding to my DMs.
A girl in gym. I mean,
Sure, I mean, I'd be happy if a dude slid in my DMs. So that means at least I'm attracted to someone.
Christian, you heard it here. Slide in his DMs.
Slide in my DMs, Christian. I'm waiting.
What
Ghetto ass dog is that?
was I gonna say? All right. What are you guys' opinion on this? Is a question sent in by someone. Your girlfriend having a boy best friend.
Depends.
It depends.
What do you mean it depends?
If the I hate I've always hated being that one. Like my goal is to never be that boyfriend, like that the really controlling boyfriend. So I'm always kind of like laissez-faire, but like I keep a close eye though. So like
I keep a good eye. I access their
like
Instagram,
like
Twitter, their old camera.
no no no
all the
no
location.
no like no it's like for me it's like I always like unless she wants to give me the passwords, I never ask for them because I have great trust. But there's just like some things it's like oh, I'm going over to his house at 8 p.m. to watch Netflix. Like, okay, buddy, hold on here. It'd be like in cases like those where I'd be like, okay, like we should probably sit down and talk about this. I'm not gonna force you to do anything because like that's just not me. If you're not gonna like like be up front with me, then I'm just not gonna be in this relationship. And that's just like the reality of it. So I mean, I would let her like if they've known each other for a long time, fine, whatever. But if you guys are doing really fishy stuff and you're not gonna be open about it, or like or be open like about like where you guys stand as friends, it's like then I just might as well not be in the relationship if I can't trust it.
I see where you're coming from because it's like what you said. Like I don't like being that one boyfriend that like is constantly on top of them. Because like at the end of this, like you need your space, and like your personal space is there, and their personal space is something two different things. And it's like they probably known each other like longer than she's probably known you, but it's still like the aspect of, I guess, just like being careful because of like what you said of how like there's some things that could be like questionable, but then you still have to like be understanding and like she knew him before she knew you.
Basically, Hector, if you're the boyfriend, you're priority number 2. Basically, just know that. Just know that.
No. I should be priority 2, like after her family. Her family is first priority. Well, technically, it's herself. That's her first priority. Second, is her family. Then I'm third.
I mean, I think that's just with like everybody in a relationship. Like, you should be your first priority, and then your family, and then your significant other.
Yeah.
Because especially like the aspect of you being your first priority, because I think it's a matter of like you can, like, if you make someone else like your first priority, then things will like go bad.
Yeah, it's like for me, it's like I've like female friends that I've known for a long time. Why was that slap so bass boosted? I mean, I've had like female friends I've known for a long time, and my most recent relationship, like she obviously did respect them, and for good reason. I only talked to them like once in a while, and then I was always very upfront that we're just friends, and I'm glad that this person like respected that, and she also had male friends too, and I was always very respecting. So like all it kind of comes down to like respect and trust, and when it comes to that topic, honestly.
Christian and Isaac, what do you think?
I mean, I really don't mind.
Okay, so that's that. The energy's too low. Okay, yeah, that was one of the questions we got from somebody. There was like another question we got from someone else. Okay, yeah, no. This kind of leads me to the question I wanted to ask you guys: is it okay to still be friends with the next?
See, I'm gonna let Brennan and Hector hash this out real quick.
Why? Why don't you guys put your opinion?
Okay.
I'll put my opinion after you put your opinion.
They haven't
What
had
do you mean? Me and Hector literally just talked about it, and then we asked you guys, and it's just dead silence.
Because okay, you have to remember, like we're the only two people.
Yeah,
here
but either way, you
dated.
can still put your opinion on it.
I mean, just don't worry about it. Just
and watch. I hope you get into a relationship where this happens, and then I'm gonna just play this clip. Don't worry about it.
Okay. I want to get here Brandon's perspective.
We're friends with the next.
Question. Yeah, friends. It's still either friends with an ex or you still talk to them, but not like in a romantic way.
Putting aside my experience, I think it honestly just depends the breakup that you guys had. Because if it was a messy breakup, then I think it'd be hard to like be friends with them. Like let's say you cheat on them, then I think
no, you if you cheat on them, you
exactly
don't
that's what
deserve
I'm
to be
saying. So it's
friends.
like I think it depends per relationship and how you break up. Now the way I see it, I just think like I said, like it depends, and I think you just gotta put a safe distance because like
So disrespectful. We asked this man for his opinion, and then he
I'm
doesn't
gonna
speak
come to
up, and
your
now he's
house and I'm gonna
disrespecting me
beat
like
you
this.
if you truly.
Fucking, I'm gonna choke you from wearing socks. What?
All
right, continue, Brandon.
But yeah, it depends because like I think you could be friends with your ex, but then it's also hard because like you have known them in like a very personal, like intimate way, and I don't mean intimate in like sex, but like the like intimate and like getting to know them at a different level that nobody else knows them by. And I think it's just like it just depends, and I don't know, like for me, like it's I want to and I don't want to because it's like you had feelings for that one person, like you actually like truly or what you believe, like you love them or like what you believed of what love was, and it's like it's just hard. I think you just gotta put a safe distance in between you and your ex until it's like very like where you know like so you know where you stand pretty much because you don't want it to be toxic either.
Yeah, yeah. So I guess like jumping off that, I kind of my answer kind of is from my own experiences. So like there's like three options. One, you end off in a mutual terms, which is like
Yeah.
the best case scenario. Mutual terms, you still be best friends. Okay, fine. Then there's the one where you break up with them, like I just wasn't, I'm not feeling this. It's like you break up with them, but it's not messy. Like it's not for any messy reason. Like it says like, hey, I'm just not feeling this relationship anymore. If you want, we can still be friends. I still see you in that way, but still see us like to be together like as our partners. And at that point, you're passing the ball on their court, and it's kind of up to them whether or not they want to be friends. Um, and also for both parties, also always a growing experience. So like as long as it's not messy, it's like for either party, it's like you could try once you've been grown,
Yeah.
like once you've grown a bit. The hardest one though is when it's like kind of a messy relationship, and a messy breakup when there's like a lot of misunderstanding, and it's kind of like like uneven at first, and it's like at that point where you have to like have some time apart. I think typically like over 6 months or so, you have some time apart, and then like you kind of like try to reconcile. Also, you're not all at once, but you keep talking about it, and at that point, you once you've like sort of like I guess like had this like sort of reconciliation with them, then I guess you could start being friends. Although it will be difficult at first, but it is doable. Those three scenarios are all from my life, so I know a thing or two.
I just think it's like if you truly like did love them, like even like after you break up, like you would like if you still love them, it's like you just want to see them happy at the end because it's like I don't like I just want to see like if like even like with your little group of friends, you want to see each other happy. So I don't see like how different that could be with like being like breaking up and how like for me personally, I just want to see like this certain person happy at the end, whether that's with me, that's with someone else, whether she's alone. But I just want to see her happy and like succeed. And it's like if I can like still help in that in a like maybe not as like that intimate of a way, but like at a distance, then I think then that's fine that you can still be as long as my thing is as long as it doesn't turn toxic where it's like you feel you still have feelings for them, they still have feelings for you, but everything's just up in the air.
Yeah,
Isaac, what do you think?
I mean, of course.
I mean, like this is like not in my like topics to speak of.
Why?
Why? Like that's the thing. Like not everyone has knowledge of certain topics, but like for
Oh,
example politics. But like if someone asks you about politics, again, you can at least like, even though you might not know much, you can still like formulate an answer somewhat.
I can't do that for politics either.
Okay, but what about in this aspect about being friends with your ex?
What, y'all are still talking?
I mean, you guys said everything.
Okay, but that's our opinions and our experiences. What's your guys'? Even if, like, let's say you still haven't been in a relationship, but you can still have an opinion on it.
Who the fuck did
Another one.
Another one. I mean, okay, come on, let's be honest. I've only said it like
Fuck.
two times.
Only.
All right, Christian.
Okay,
Christian,
but
what's your opinion on about being friends with your ex?
It would have to depend on the situation, but then of course, I don't really have any experience. So, okay, for example, in Brandon's case, I shun it just because it's like, live and let die, just carry on. But once again, no experience.
But with you saying that, is it like the aspect of like you not being friends with them anymore and just leaving them in the past, or?
It really depends on how much feeling is left, which leads into the reason for the breakup in the first place. So, for example, if it's something like a mutual breakup, either because I don't know, let's say one person is moving to another state, or different future differences like businesses, careers, and whatnot, then that doesn't mean the love isn't there. So, for example, if they were to still be best friends, and eventually down the line, their paths will cross again. But it's something, of course, more ugly and devastating, like of course how you mentioned cheating earlier, or actual abusive relationships and whatnot, then you definitely do not want to have any more contact with that person. So, like I said, it does depend, but let's go back on this topic in a couple years. That's what I say. If we're still alive by then, and this podcast as well.
Okay, so I think we should switch from this topic. We spent way too much time on this topic, but like I guess it's like it's kind of within the realm of like, it's still about women, but it's about a different kind of women. One of our viewers asked us a question from our poll. What was your first cartoon crush?
First cartoon crush.
Cartoon crush?
Wait, does the age matter?
What do you mean?
What do you mean by that? No, we're not doing this lolly shit. We're not doing this lolly crap, dude.
Because some characters don't mention the age. Like,
okay.
You know what I mean? Like, some characters don't mention names.
Okay, like as long as it's not lolly, we okay. All right.
First cartoon.
As long as they ain't no lolly stuff, we're okay.
Well, I don't know
we're still legally allowed.
I don't know the name, so.
Okay, who is it then? Then we'll let you know if it's
okay. Give me a second. I have to find it. Well, nah, never mind.
Okay. In the meantime, Brandon, who is it, Brandon?
I don't know. I don't know why my mind is going blank with every cartoon that I've watched. I don't know. I can't think of one.
Isaac?
Do they have to be human?
Cartoon crush.
No, but like okay, there's still human characters that are like.
Then it's not a cartoon.
No, but like.
No, it could be any.
Are you ready for mine?
I was just trying to make a
joke. Okay. Well, we'll give Isaac some time.
It's gonna be. let me screen share. Give me a second.
Oh, all right.
Do you guys want to guess? It starts with an L. She starts with an
L. Lola Bunny.
And we're gonna give Hector a lollipop because that's exactly who it is.
We caught the furry, boys. Look at this boy. We caught the furry.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no, we caught the
furry. Okay. See, I'm not the only one.
Yeah, that's a cartoon.
I'm not the only one.
But like, okay, there's still like human characters.
Anyways.
No, it could be any cartoon.
Anyways.
Damn. Lola kind of thick, not gonna lie. Okay. I don't remember any cartoon crushes like growing up, but I do remember like I know cartoon characters like I could say like if they're real,
Giggity giggity.
giggity giggity goo. All right, Mrs. Incredible, hands down. Hands down, Mrs. Incredible can get. I don't know, like even if I didn't even if she didn't have a character model, the voice actress's voice alone enough to make me melt.
So you
I
fell in
love her
love with the voice.
Yeah, like the voice is what makes it for me. I don't care if Mrs. Incredible got fucking thick triple C thighs. It's the voice for me. It's the voice for me. Like her the voice actress is from Georgia, I think, and she has like this Georgian accent, like where all the words just kind of mesh together, and it's just such a nice voice. And I guess Velma from Scooby Doo.
Oh, Velma, but the real life version movie.
Yeah, I mean, I guess like in some versions of the cartoon, there's just something about nerdy chicks.
So you're into nerds,
bro. This is incredible, dude.
Velma.
She's the type of baddie to wake up and cook you pancakes, dude. And then like when you're out working, she's the type of girl to bring you a lemonade. Okay, so we got Lola Bunny.
Oh, here's my other one.
This is Incredible / Velma. Jessica Rabbit. Oh, okay, all right. I see where you're coming.
Oh, okay, I can see that one.
I can see that one.
I think that was everybody's. Let's be honest.
Jessica Rabbit.
Oh my god.
Wait, who is yours?
I don't know. I think I've never seen.
Anyways.
I think I would just have to go with Jessica Rabbit, I guess.
Oh, okay.
I can't remember, to be honest.
Okay, Isaac, how about yours?
Well, from the cartoons you guys mentioned, I don't remember. Like I grew up watching PBS Kids because I only had the box. Like it was basically like stolen channels from the air. So I don't know. Like I grew up watching.
Oh, Azula, bro. Oh, okay. Can I talk about Azula real quick?
I'm lagging.
A fucking Zula could spit on me and stomp on my face with her boot.
What?
Oh, Azula and Ty Lee.
Honestly, I think after looking what Christian pulled up, I think mine would have to be Kim from Kim Possible.
That's going. I know. This is probably
whoa,
this is probably Isaac's right here.
Kim Possible Kim Possible is in high school.
Yeah, that's why we said ages.
Oh, wait, I never said right now.
Oh wait.
Oh, how about this one?
Much of the fandom likes to claim she's 18.
Not me.
She's at least 17, 18.
Oh, she was.
I mean, yeah, I'll give you the pass. I'll give you the pass on Kim Possible. Assuming you were a kid at the time.
Yes, I obviously didn't watch that.
Isaac,
you never answered the question.
Yeah, because I never watched those shows.
Yeah, but there's still probably one from.
We're not gonna say what we're looking at right now, but I'm so glad we're not live right now. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm so glad we're not live on this. So glad we're not live.
That's funny.
Okay. Let's search up what. Bro, Miss Puff a bad. Mrs. Puff is a bad. Let's not. Princess Fiona, dude. No.
Wait, which one? Which an ogre version?
No. Honestly, not ogre version. The human version. Princess Fiona. Isaac can have the ogre version.
Oh my god, my computer's about to blow.
See, my PC. Yeah, that's why I need to get a PC. Okay. Okay, we could. This episode's gonna need a shit ton of editing.
How long are we going? That's average.
Okay. That's average time. I
feel
like we spent a lot of time on these questions.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's good. I guess we want the juicy stuff.
Okay. Speaking of, so I think one thing someone asked us best
Oh,
websites, and
I
so
saw,
I can
I
make
saw
that.
that
I can
question. I
take it
ignored
for
it for a
you.
reason. I ignored it for a
Many
reason.
ones. Well, what do you need? Recommended. I'll get you specific.
okay,
Actresses.
so it's just the thing. It's no November, so we're legally not allowed to talk about this. We gotta help the kings out. And plus, like
I ignored that question for a reason.
yeah, like, I think we should ignore this question. We're sorry.
Anyway, so
dear
one starts with
viewer.
X. Another one is gonna be a Y.
It rhymes with
Okay.
corn.
There's a P in it. Um, there's
Yeah,
another X one.
I think
There's OP. You know, if you're willing to put
there's
some money in. OF. I mean
yeah,
OF.
OF. Yeah, that's basically like that's basically pay per view.
Anyways,
But we don't talk
catch
about
our OF in a couple months.
Yeah, we're gonna open up a Patreon.
That's gonna make us the money because this podcast won't.
Man, this guy has no faith in us. Okay, I mean, I think we kind of like answered all the questions, whatever topics we want to touch upon.
I mean, is there anything else? That's on your
Not
guys' mind?
Anyway, so Oregon trip.
I'll drive
Start saving up.
in the RV.
Yep,
with our
start
meth
saving
lab.
up for 2 years.
Yo, imagine we rent out an RV 2 years, like 2 years from now. Summer break, we go to Oregon. Point is, we're gonna need
It's because
we
you
need
didn't
a
vote.
guide
You
for when we
didn't
go
know
to
what
Oregon.
happened
So
in
please put in
Oregon.
your applications. Our email is at I don't know our email actually.
We have an email.
Yeah, we do.
I think I was just clicking on the wrong link.
Oh, we all know what link he was clicking on.
All right. So I mean, I think we should just end the episode here, honestly.
Okay, end it.
All right. So that brings the end of another melodramatic episode of the Simp Boat. Like I said, we have a Twitter at Boat Simp and Instagram at _simp_boat, and we're soon to have a Twitch which you can follow right now at _simp_boat. We should be
And
wait what?
stay tuned because we possibly might have a special guest next episode.
Yeah, we're gonna have a special guest, a friend of mine. She is a very chill person, very cool person.
And then for your information, our passwords for all three of those is going to be. Anyways.